Hey, what is up guys? Mixoplex here. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Havoc Demon Hunter. Now the Havoc spec is something I played a shit ton during Legion Alpha / Beta, and really I fell in love with it. I mean, I still love it to this day. It is a fun spec, and unfortunately when Live came out, I think I spent 2 to 3 months trying to get a legendary and never got one. So it honestly just killed it for me. I figured with BFA available, I figured I'd check out this spec, and I gotta tell you, it's a lot of fun. Um, they did a lot of changes. It looks so far pretty good. The unfortunately, I mean, is it's gonna probably end up getting nerfed for a few reasons, and we'll go into those in great detail in a little bit here. But I did find it a rare for us to kill for the video. But let's go ahead and discuss passives and just any changes that we can currently see. As far as I can tell, nothing's changed with talents as far as I can tell. All right, let's go and do this. Pretty sure I checked this earlier. We got some talents. Yeah, okay. Yep, and we're pretty much good. The one passive that is new though is Chaos Brand. Both specs of Demon Hunter have this. Your damage basically brands the target for 5% increased magic damage for 1 minute. This is anything, so you will pretty much have that debuff up consistently as long as you're hitting within a minute. But let's go ahead and do talent changes, and all right, here we go. All right, so we have Blind Fury. We got Demonic Appetite and Fellblade. Now, Demonic Appetite was shifted up to level 99, as well as, believe Blind Fury, correct? Oh, no, they were both up there. Okay, so Fellblade and Blind Fury were both up here. Demonic Appetite has just been shifted. Demonic Appetite is really good right now. I'm getting a lot of procs, for a reason being, if you go a Chaos Strike spam build, which there is a build for this right now. I was just testing out, what is it, Blade Dance in a dungeon last night, but it's definitely the strongest option here in Alpha currently. All right, for a level 100, we have Insatiable Hunger. Demon's Bite generates up to 10 additional Fury, which is good because as of right now, it can generate up to 30, so that just ups it even more. I noticed Demon's Bite, I really don't have to use it a lot with my current build. Let's go ahead and actually spec to my current build that I personally use. One that's remove this legendary. Let's go ahead and switch that. Okay. This is the build that I've been running myself. Where is it? I think this is it right here. Dark Slash and Momentum. Okay. And I'll tell you guys why these are all very, very, very strong. But so that is pretty good. Like I said, you barely use Demon's Bite anymore. I mean, I guess you can if you go a certain build, but as of right now, with my current build, it's not really needed. All right, then we have Demon Blades, which is the same as Live. 60% chance to deal additional shadow damage and generate Fury. And then we have Immolation Aura. Now this is amazing. You get 80 Fury over 10 seconds, so you are effectively getting 8 Fury per tick. It's so good, and it stacks up so well with other things. On a 24-second cooldown, I believe this cooldown might be influenced by haste. Not sure yet, as my questing is bugged on this character for some reason, so I can't go out and do quests, unfortunately. They did remove Prepared on Live, unfortunately. But they did bake it into Momentum down here, which we'll talk about when we get down to it. But that's Immolation and Insatiable Hunger are new things, basically. All right, for 102, we have Trail of Ruin. The final slash of Blade Dance inflicts an additional 520 chaos damage over 4 seconds. This is pretty good. I shifted over to this last night because Fell Mastery, which increases the Fell Rush damage by 100%, and then Fell Barrage just weren't really cutting it. I mean, Fell Barrage is decent, but the 1 minute cooldown just kind of kills it for me. Chaos Cleave and Bloodlet, believe, got removed. Yeah, they did get removed. I wasn't gonna check to make sure they didn't get baked into Master of the Glaive, but it didn't. It's still the slow. Okay. So Trail of Ruin, very good. All right, for 104, we have Soul Rending, Desperate Instincts, Netherwalk. This is still the same stuff. Nothing's changed here as far as I can tell. Desperate Instincts was never changed. And Leech is just 10% Leech and then an additional 10 on top of that while in meta. All right, so in 106 is where we start to see some more changes. Nemesis was moved down. Fell Eruption was moved down. And First Blood was moved to this tier as well. And then, so our first ability or first talent here, we have Cycle of Hatred. When Chaos Strike refunds Fury, it also reduces the cooldown of Metamorphosis by 3 seconds. That's very strong. I haven't used this yet because a lot of the gear, if I'm not mistaken, actually no, we got a lot of crit here. I'm just not critting a lot then. Yeah, I must not be critting a lot then. I've had bad luck with this, so I haven't really used it. Then we have First Blood. Then we have this amazing talent. Now this is the build for single target that I was mentioning earlier. So Dark Slash. On a 20-second cooldown, you slash an enemy for 1000 damage and increase the damage of your Chaos Strike by 40% for 8 seconds. That's insane. I mean, it's so strong, and I'll show you guys in a little bit here when we attack this rare. But definitely really, really good. All right, so for 108, we have Unleash Power, Master of the Glaive, Fell Eruption. These are all talents we've seen before. Nothing's changed with them as far as I can tell, except that Master of the Glaive does not grant you an additional throw glaive, unfortunately. All right, so for 110, we have Demonic and Nemesis. These are talents that we've seen before. Momentum now is a passive, where when you Fell Rush, you gain 6 seconds of 15% increased damage. Then they also baked in Prepared into this talent. So if you're wanting to go Momentum, which you want to currently, you get 2 talents for the price of 1. It's very, very good. So you basically get the damage increase and you get the eventual retreat on top of that. Very good. So as far as I can tell, just looking at my stuff over here, there's not much. Does the mastery still give us movement speed? Yeah, it does. Okay. So that is pretty much it, guys. There's not much has changed. It's just in talents. There isn't new passives. There isn't a new ability, like baseline. So let's go ahead and kill this rare up here, and then we'll discuss my final thoughts on the spec. So we're gonna 2 times we're gonna kill this rare. If you're probably wondering why isn't the border here, I've killed it before, but it does have rare HP pool, so it's just got under 100k. But okay, so we're gonna kill this 1 time without meta, the 1 time with. So let's go ahead and pull it. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Kind of mess that up a little bit. Now, in this build, you really don't need to use Demon's Bite, and you can see why right here. The debuff on. All right, not bad. As you can see, Fury is pretty good. It's a little bit better when you have meta up because of the haste. But right now we aren't using legendaries, unfortunately. I probably should have went and grabbed the legendary ring. I just didn't think about it. What else? I don't think I have anything else here. All right, so pretty good. Like I said, with this build, you pretty much want to try and have full Fury. Then you open up with Dark Slash, and then you just spam until you, until you can't stop, basically. The one thing I wish I had weak auras for is maintaining Immolation Aura and Prepared at the right times. That way they're not overlapping each other. It's just right now it's a little bit harder to do that because I personally just like it, the ability to manage it with add-ons. So it's kind of tough right now. But in this next kill, we'll go ahead and kill it with meta, and we'll do the same rotation, same thing as well. We'll probably utilize this wall over here as well for the sake of momentum. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. All right, there we go. Let's go ham. For some reason my fell rush didn't go off right there. We messed up a little bit right there. So pretty good. Meta is definitely going to be, I would assume, I mean, it depends if they keep Cycle of Hatred here and Dark Slash here. I don't know. But there you guys have it. Vengeance is very, very fun right now. I do imagine they're going to end up nerfing a lot of this stuff. Immolation Aura, to be specific, 80 Fury, even on a 24-second cooldown, it's pretty strong. As well as, yeah, I think that's really that, and maybe Dark Slash will probably get nerfed down to maybe 20% instead of 40%. Because as of right now, it's pretty strong. And once we start to get further into testing, into alpha, I could see this being a problem, especially in PvP, but we'll see what they do. I hope they don't nerf it, because, you know, it's always fun to play the broken stuff for a little bit. But I feel like these two things for sure are going to get nerfed, unfortunately. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, this insight on Havoc Demon Hunter in the alpha. If you did, hit that like button. If you didn't dislike it, it's all good. I think our next video is going to be Vengeance, and then I have a couple of dungeon runs for certain specs and classes that I'm going to start uploading as well. That, you know, so you guys that play those specs can see that spec or class in action. So that'll be soon. I'll probably keep doing the class stuff. I'll probably start working on those on the side. That way we can release them within probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe sooner, probably sooner. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And let me know if you guys want to see a certain class or any other feedback down in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for another Battle for Azeroth alpha video.